Welcome to this instructional video on installing the front right and left air struts for the Jeep Grand Cherokee IV WK2 with Quadra-Lift and without sport suspension. We'll guide you through the process to ensure a smooth and safe installation experience. Before starting, ensure you have the necessary safety measures in place which can be found in the vehicle owner's manual. Lift and immobilize the vehicle properly and isolate any stored energy to prevent injuries or damage. This vehicle contains a closed air supply system. Replacement of components requires proper adherence to procedures set forth within OE servicing literature. Failure to comply with the OE prescribed procedures can result in component damage and/or failure. First, set the steering to straight ahead. Then raise the vehicle and remove the applicable front wheel. Remove the airline from the air strut. Remove the 3 top mount nuts from the air strut. Remove the speed sensor. Now, clear the speed sensor wire from the brake line path and remove the brake caliper retention clip. Next, remove both brake caliper mounting bolts. Now, zip tie the brake caliper to the frame out of the way so it does not damage the brake line. Disconnect the sway bar end link and separate it. Also, disconnect the tie rod and separate. Now, disconnect the top control arm nut and separate it from the spindle assembly. Next, remove the bottom strut mounting nut and bolt. Disconnect the half shaft at the axle to allow removal of the strut and remove the air strut from the vehicle. The removal is now complete. Start the installation by installing the air fitting from the provided accessory kit onto the air strut and snug it tight with a wrench. Now install the new air strut into the vehicle. Loosely thread on the top mount nuts. Then carefully reseat the half shaft into the axle and reinstall the bottom strut mounting bolt and nut. Make sure to tighten all nuts and bolts to the vehicle manufacturer's specifications during the entire installation process. Now reconnect the top control arm and spindle. It's recommended to use a jack to raise and support the axle. Reconnect the tie rod. Then reconnect and tighten the sway bar end link. Cut the zip ties holding the brake caliper to the frame. Reinstall the caliper and caliper retaining clip. Now reinstall the speed sensor and reroute the speed sensor wire along the brake line path, clipping it securely. Reinstall the 3 top mount nuts and reconnect the airline to the air strut. Then finish the installation by reinstalling the wheel and lowering the vehicle. Thank you for following our guide on installing new Arnott front air struts. Proper installation ensures the longevity and performance of your vehicle's suspension system. Stay safe and happy repairing.